And she's listening behind them, in the tent, and she's laughing, and God knows he sees everything. So, even though she's hidden in a tent, he can see that she's doing that. And it's just the same here in today's time. It doesn't matter what we think we're doing behind closed doors. He sees everything. And it's all recorded in our own personal book. It says so in Revelations. There's a verse that a book was opened and another book was opened. In a book of life. But there's the books that were open are our books. And our name needs to be in that book of life. But based on what we did here and how we treated people here and just where our heart was, what we pursued, what was important, is all recorded in that book. So I think it's really important to really think wisely, and not necessarily to fear God, but just because it's somewhere where you think nobody sees you, God sees everything and he writes it down. He's going to talk to you about it later. If he doesn't talk to you about it now in this life where you can correct it, you have time, it's not going to be good if he's talking to you about it once your life is over. You don't want to be faced with that then. Now is the time. So I'm just letting you guys know, really, if you're doing stuff that isn't good, or you're treating people in a way that's not okay, get right as best as you can, do the right thing, even to try to fix it. Stop doing it. Repent, and sin no more, ask for God's help. Just get right with God. And the only way you can do that is by getting into a relationship with him, knowing who he really is, and reading this word, really learning about him, and seeing the examples that these people have set, even reading their mistakes. I mean, Abraham and Sarah were not perfect, obviously. Look at the messes that they've done when they make decisions on their own without God. So, it says that she laughed, and God asked her, what was up with that? Why is she laughing? And we get why she's laughing. She's old. She's waited so long, and we're human. At some point, you just get tired, and your soul is just done. I've been there, and I'm still there in so many areas where I'm just waiting for God to move on his promises that he has for me. And sometimes, the wait has just been so long, and so many things, and I've been through so much, that there are times, it's not every day or whatever, but there's just periods of time, and I have had one recently, even in the last few days, where I was just extremely discouraged, and I felt far from him, and I felt like he forgot me. So it's really timely that I'm reading this now, because it's just confirmation that he didn't. He's not. He doesn't fail me.